Matra 300 is the newest addition to the Matra family. Following in the steps of the successful Matra 100 and Matra 200 series, which were recognized for their versatility and quality, the Matra 300 is a highly professional machine destined for the fast-growing market that is distinguished by frequent cutting without collection, as well as that of the maintenance of wild areas. Cutting without collection is common in English-speaking countries and also in Northern Europe, and it has significant advantages which promise to make it the accepted method all over Europe. High cutting speed and no need to dispose of the cuttings saves time and money. Recycling of the cuttings on the ground, providing nutrients to the ground which would be lost if they were collected. In addition, the frequent cutting lets the quality grass flourish while preventing weeds from taking root. When rough areas or wasteland needs to be rendered accessible, the Matra 300 is the ideal machine for the job, as it not only has optimal characteristics, but also something extra, something special, which we will discover shortly. Now, let's analyze the technical features of the Matra 300. Category: multi-purpose maintenance tractor. Family: maintenance tractor with driver on board and front implements. Product name: Matra 300, where Matra stands for maintenance tractor. Available versions: Matra 300 with 2-wheel drive and Matra 300 with 4-wheel drive. Engine: Yanmar 3TNE 3-cylinder water-cooled engine with indirect injection. The choice of this engine was not by chance, but was based on its outstanding characteristics and reliability. Indirect injection means a quick starting, excellent performance to fuel consumption ratio, and an optimal torque. The engine design contributes to the low vibration and low noise levels, and goes to show that quality can be measured in decibels as well. High-capacity fuel tank. The 46-liter tank, which is an integral part of the structure, lengthens the intervals between fueling stops. Chassis. The compact frame is designed to be light yet robust and safe. In fact, the Matra 300 is the most compact machine in its class. The frame houses all the key components in a rational and efficient manner. The engine is connected to the chassis by shock-absorbing mounts and is located above most of the other components to be away from the dirt and dust coming from the cutting rotors. Transmission. The main transmission is a dual-range hydrostatic type. The low speed of 0 to 9 km per hour is used when cutting, while the high speed of 0 to 18 km per hour is used to go from one job site to another. The infinitely variable speed of the hydrostatic transmission makes it possible to select exactly the right speed for every job and every type of terrain. Cooling. One of the major problems with hydrostatic machines is the overheating of the engine and the hydraulic system, which reduces the efficiency and performance of the machine. The Matra has a large aluminum radiator with a wide mesh honeycomb heat exchanger to avoid blockage by dust and dirt. A large volume fan also helps keep the radiator clean while providing a high cooling airflow. The radiator is actually two radiators in one, serving both the cooling water and the hydraulic oil. Traction. The two-wheel drive version has front-wheel drive, while the four-wheel drive version has front and rear-wheel drive. The rear wheels can be disengaged by the driver and are automatically disengaged when the transmission is in the high range. Differentials. The two-wheel drive version has a front differential which can be blocked by the operator, while the four-wheel drive version has three differentials, a front, a rear and a middle differential, which is a first for this kind of machine. This middle differential makes all the difference. It not only makes turns easier, but above all it avoids damaging the grass surface when going backwards, which is something other four-wheel drive tractors with only two differentials are guilty of doing. Power takeoff with electro-hydraulic insertion. The PTO turns at 2,770 RPM and drives a cardan shaft. The electro-hydraulic activation of the PTO clutch provides a soft and gradual but quick insertion of the PTO without the need for belts. At the same time, the clutch automatically stops the cutting blades when the clutch is released. Brakes. The drum brakes on the front wheels are independent. The handbrake lever operates on the main drum brakes. Operator's position. Driving comfort is essential for a machine like the Matra, which will be used many hours each day without a rest. The ergonomics of the operator's seat and the location of the instruments are of primary importance. The comfortable suspension seat has armrest and a high back that can be adjusted to fit the operator, as can the adjustable steering console. The power steering and the maneuverability of the Matra, together with the conveniently located instruments, help the operator carry out the most difficult jobs without stress. Engine hood. The hood has been designed to provide optimal airflow to the engine while providing easy accessibility for routine maintenance. Implement carrier. The strong support arms have quick connects and are controlled hydraulically by a valve located next to the operator. Ground clearance. The excellent ground clearance makes it possible to go over obstacles such as curbs, uneven sidewalks, and up-loading ramps without problems. Ropes. A robust roll bar protects the operator and the machine in the event it should roll over. The roll bar is adjustable in height in case there is necessity due to particular conditions. Cabin. In order to increase the comfort of the operator and protect him from the elements, the Matra can be equipped with a spatial livable cabin with excellent visibility, soundproofing, and removable doors. A heating and ventilation system is included, and the cabin can be easily mounted or removed. Safety systems. For the safety of the operator and those near the machine, BCS engineers have included several safety devices in the Matra. In addition to the roll bar to protect the operator, there is the automatic engine stop if the operator leaves his seat and the requirement to push the brake to start the engine. In addition, all the BCS implements comply with the latest EEC safety requirements. Public road equipment. The Matra 300 is equipped with headlights, tail lights, and a license plate holder as required for operation on public roads in Europe. Tires. Front tires 26 by 12-12 garden or terra tires. Rear tires 18 by 8.5-8 garden tires. The Matra 300 is an extremely robust machine without frills. Its Spartanic look, which was intentional, and its completely metal structure give it a reassuring and solid feel. The rationality of its few controls makes it easy to operate without the need for a training course. The engineers who designed the Matra 300 did so with the end user in mind. It will work for long periods without stopping except for refueling. The high-quality materials used in the Matra assure reliability and guarantee a long life. What are the characteristics which distinguish it from the competitors? We already spoke of the compactness and the steel structure, but the features which really set the Matra apart are the third differential on the four-wheel drive model, which eliminates damage to the lawn, and the exceptional cutting systems, including the revolutionary master system, which is unique and has been patented worldwide. The third differential. The Matra 300 four-wheel drive is the only machine in its class with a central or third differential. In practice, this differential, with the help of the independent brakes, makes zero radius turns possible. More importantly, it assures that none of the wheels will be blocked when going backwards and thus prevents damage to the lawn. Blockage of the rear wheels when going backward is common for competing machines and results in damage or scalping of the lawn. Cutting decks. Rotary blade cutting decks. The cutting decks with rotating blades are made with high-quality materials for reliability and longevity. A belt transmission transmits the power from the power takeoff to the blades. The excellent ventilation and the unistructure of the blades allows high performance and optimal cutting quality in any kind of grass. There are versions with side or rear discharge and with cutting width of 150 or 180 centimeters. All decks tip up for easy maintenance or cleaning. Cutting decks with master system. The master, which is patented by BCS both in Italy and internationally, is a completely new concept in cutting grass, weeds and underbrush. The master gives excellent results on high-quality lawns, sporting fields, parks or green areas around golf courses, as well as on normal grassy areas, public parks or roadsides. At the same time, it can be used to clean areas of heavy underbrush, which normally require a heavy-duty brush mower. All this with only one implement. Two horizontal rotors placed one behind the other, each with a different type of blade and each turning at over 3000 RPM, are the basis for the master. The front rotor with its cup-like blades cuts the stems, while the second rotor with its dovetail-shaped knives pulverizes the plant, leaving it finely chopped and evenly spread on the ground. An adjustable baffle inside the unit lets the operator choose the degree of mulching desired. This master, besides being practical and fast, makes it possible to carry out various types of maintenance jobs with only one implement. The master, mounted on the Matra 300, has a working width of 150 cm and can be tipped up to a vertical position for maintenance and cleaning. Now we will demonstrate what the Matra 300 can really do and how efficient its range of implements are. The first test will be done with the Matra 300 4-wheel drive with the master attached. As you can see, the grass we are cutting, besides being too difficult for a normal lawn mower, is one of the most difficult to cut due to its tenacity and substance, and would be ideal for fodder. The master takes it on and destroys it on the first pass without hesitation. The same machine will now face other difficult tests. The first is an uneven rolling area of thick grass surrounded by briars. Here you will again notice the ease with which the master, driven by the Matra 300, passes through difficult conditions without hesitation and while giving optimal results. Now we will continue with one of the most difficult tests, cleaning an area full of briars. It seems almost impossible that a machine like the Matra can be used for such a job, but just look at the results. Despite the tough resistance, the area has been cleaned and the results are before your eyes. The master is also perfect for opening a path in heavy underbrush. The result, after just one pass, is impressive. There is no trace of the underbrush, and all that is left is in the hand of the amazed operator. Now, without having changed the blades, which are the same we have used for the other tests, we are going to cut a piece of quality lawn with its delicate and fine grass. This is just the right test to show the versatility of the master. As you can see, the cut is perfect, better than that of a lawn mower, and the cut grass, which has been pulverized, is already fertilizer for the next cut. On uneven ground and in presence of trees, the Matra is easy to manage, and the four-wheel drive assures a firm and constant grip under the most difficult conditions. The tests with the Matra 300 two-wheel drive were made using a mowing deck with rear discharge. Note the working speed and the excellent cut on this uneven piece of land. The same machine was then used in more typical conditions for a lawn mower as well as around trees to demonstrate the ease of use. In all of these conditions, the Matra does its job with comfort and efficiency. It is important to note that the Matra 300 are multi-purpose machines which are not only for cutting grass but can also be used for snow removal, sweeping, collecting leaves and aerating the soil. Here on this beautiful lawn, you can see all three types of cutting decks working together. The cutting deck with side discharge and that with rear discharge are doing their job well, but still there are traces of the clippings on the lawn, as you can see in the hand of the operator. In the area being cut by the master, there are no traces of the clippings, which is just another proof of the efficiency of this system. Finally, we would like to mention that the tests were done not only by our personnel, but also by personnel working for well-known maintenance companies who tested the features of the Matro 300. Needless to say, their judgment was more than positive. Now we leave the difficult decision to the market.